Contrary to what many players believe, casino comps are not strictly based on how much you win or lose. They're based on what the casino theoretically expects to win based on your play. In other words, if you play X amount of time with Y average bet, the casino calculates based on the game you're playing how much they expect to win based on the house edge of that particular game. So the slot machines typically have the highest house edge. So if you play the same amount of time and the same average bet on the slot machine as you do on a table game like Blackjack, your theoretical will be much higher in the slot machines, which means your offers will typically be higher as well. But when it comes to table games, things get a little gray. House edge and casino theoretical win vary widely across the most popular games. And we're breaking down the 7 most common table games found on cruise ship casinos, ranked from the worst or slowest to earn comps all the way to the best in terms of comp value. So keep in mind, these comparisons are based on a hypothetical situation where the average bet and how long, meaning how many hours you play, are exactly the same. So the only change is the game played. Starting at number 7 or slowest to earn comps is Baccarat. Baccarat generates less than half the amount of theoretical win for casinos compared to Blackjack with the same amount of time and same average bet. So for a Baccarat player to receive the same offers as a Blackjack player, they need to more than double their average bet or play more than twice as long. Alternatively, this suggests that casinos believe Baccarat has the lowest house edge among the table games we're going to talk about, and that players tend to win more often with Baccarat compared to other table games. Moving on to hard 6. That's right, it's craps. This lively game brings plenty of energy to the casino floor, but not a lot of theoretical win. Anyone who's been part of a long, hot roll won't be surprised that casinos theoretically win less on this game than compared to most other table games. However, craps generates nearly double the casino theoretical win for the same average bet and time played as Baccarat. So if a Bac player and a craps player have the same average bet and play the same amount of time, the craps player would receive almost double the comp of the Baccarat player because they're generating double the theoretical. Craps is also very close in theoretical win to our next game, so comps will be almost the same. At number 5 on our list of top table games for earning comps, we have single deck Blackjack. Single deck Blackjack is almost the same as craps. It's just a little bit higher in theoretical win for the same average bet and time played, with really less than a 1% difference between craps and single deck Blackjack. These two games are nearly identical, but single deck Blackjack will earn theoretical at a slightly higher pace and thus earn you comps at a slightly faster rate. And surprise, at number 4, we have regular Blackjack. So not single deck Blackjacks. Regular Blackjack will have multiple decks, often with an auto shuffler. It jumps up about 14% more theoretical win for the same average bet and time played than single deck Blackjack and craps. And that makes it more than double that of Baccarat when it comes to generating theoretical with the same average bet and time played. They say everything is bigger in Texas, and making a big jump to number 3 on our list of table games with the fastest growing comps, we have Ultimate Texas Hold'em. It's going to give you 27% more theoretical win compared to Blackjack for the same average bet and length of time played, 46% more than single deck Blackjack and craps, and more than triple the theoretical rate generated of Baccarat. So an Ultimate Texas Hold'em player with the same average bet and time played as a Bac player will receive 3 times better offers in theory than a Bac player with the same average bet playing the same amount of time. Are your wheels turning yet? At number 2, Roulette. The Devil's Wheel is coming in hot with a 66% increase in comps compared to Ultimate Texas Hold'em, more than double the casino theoretical win rate of regular Blackjack and almost 2.5 times higher than single deck Blackjack and craps, and 5 times the comp rate of Baccarat. One reason Roulette scores so high is the game's pace. This theoretical win is not only based on the house edge of the game, but also the assumed speed. So casinos have an estimated hands per hour for each of these games that plays an important role in determining the theoretical equation and how fast theoretical is calculated. Roulette is much faster than craps, leading to a higher expected win for the house per hour. Let's get to number 1. If you want to maximize your table game play for comps, then you need to get on that 3-card poker table. 3-card poker generates a little over double the theoretical return that Roulette generates, meaning a 3-card poker player is going to have double the offer value of a Roulette player that plays the same amount of time and same average bet. 3-card players are going to have 3.5 times better comps than an ultimate Texas Hold'em player, more than 4 times the offers of a blackjack player, more than 5 times the value of a single deck blackjack or craps player, and more than 10 times the offers of a Baccarat player with the same average bet and length of time played. One could assume that this says a lot about the relative house edge of each game compared to the others. If you'd like to calculate your theoretical value based on the games you play and your average bet, URComp built a free tool called the Comp Calculator that will estimate your theoretical value and show offers that you could qualify for with the partners that URComp works with, some of the top cruise lines and casinos in the world. So follow the link to access the Comp Calculator. I hope you've enjoyed this video and learned something new. Please like it and let us know if you have questions about casino comps or ideas for more videos like this.